Hello everyone, greetings to all. I'm Dr. Mohan from Department of Commerce, Bishop College. I'm here to share with you a little I know about the term entrepreneur, entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial development. Before getting into this topic, I just want to give you one useful information about this entrepreneur, how to pronounce this word. See, usually ENTR is enter. Then why don't we call this term as entrepreneur? Why we are calling entrepreneur? The reason beyond this is because it is a French word. Any French word which starts with E, we have to pronounce A. That is the reason why we are calling this term as entrepreneur. Okay, so this is the reason why we are calling this term as entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is nothing but a person who starts his own business. So who starts his own business knowing risk involved. Before getting into this topic, we will see some origin, how it comes from, where it is derived from. We will see that and then we will get into this topic. See, in olden days, one who organized music in the church, they used to give some directions to the musicians, like acting like this. So one who organized music in the church, they used to call as entrepreneur. In 16th century, they called military leaders as entrepreneurs. In 17th century, they called civil engineers as entrepreneurs. So Richard Colton is the man who first introduced the term entrepreneur to the regarding enterprise between labor and capital. He is the one who gives the definition regarding entrepreneur is a person who starts his business. In 1933, Oxford Dictionary gives person who starts his own business knowing risk involved. He has to be a very good innovator. He has to be a critical thinking person. He has to be a decision making person. So knowing risk involved, one who is ready to start his business is known as entrepreneur. So this is the term of entrepreneur. Then what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is nothing but the course of action done by a particular individual for his business is said to be entrepreneurship. The course of action done by a particular person, that is the entrepreneur, what he is doing for his business is said to be a entrepreneurship. Then what is entrepreneurial development? So how he is taking his business to the next level? What are all the creative ideas he is using? What are all the new things he is introducing for his business? How he is able to manage? How he is able to manage work life, everything for his business? It is said to be an entrepreneurial development. So the three terms we are going to see now: entrepreneur, entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial development. So meaning of entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is a person, as I said earlier, who has already started or in the process of starting an enterprises. So here I just want to give you one question. Let's see. Here Dhirubhai Ambani, Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani. Who is the entrepreneur here? To my knowledge, Dhirubhai Ambani is the entrepreneur because he is the one who started his own business. And I think Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani, they are also called as entrepreneurs, but I think they are a very good businessmen, because here definition gives us one who starts his own business is said to be an entrepreneur. So to my knowledge, if I'm not wrong, Dhirubhai Ambani is the entrepreneur here. Then what is and there is also another term called entrepreneur. Then who is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur is a person who works for entrepreneur is called as entrepreneur, like a manager, like a team leader, like a process manager, client manager, something like that. Okay, so according to Scumpeter, the Scumpeter gives a very good definition for entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is an innovator who brings economic development through new combination of factors of production. So what Scumpeter says is he's an innovator. He has to be always, entrepreneur used to think apart from the crowd. Usually they won't do, there is a book called Winners Won't Do Different Things, They Do Things Differently. Likewise, an entrepreneur will be doing different things, but they used to keep on targeting on the how to expand the business, how to open new branches, how to catch the customers. Like that, they used to always think like that. Then entrepreneur, entrepreneurship and enterprise, where entrepreneur refers to a single person. Entrepreneurship is nothing but is a process, as I told you earlier. It is the course of action done by an entrepreneur is called entrepreneurship. What are all the activities he is doing for the business is said to be an entrepreneurship. Then what is enterprise? It is an outcome. How he is catching the customers, how he is taking decisions, how he is able to convince the customer, how he is catching the customers, how he is able to expand his business. Like that, it goes on like that. And the next difference is entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. See, here entrepreneur is a person who bears the risk. Here entrepreneur is a set of activities performed. These are all the activities performed by the entrepreneur is said to be an entrepreneurship. Like that, it goes on like that. And entrepreneur independent, innovates new ideas. Entrepreneur independent starts new ventures. But as I told you earlier, entrepreneur is the person who works for entrepreneurship. He can't take any decision because he's the entrepreneur is the one who owns the business. He's an entrepreneur who works for an entrepreneur and he is not a owner of the business. So he is dependent on entrepreneurs. Manager is as well dependent on entrepreneur. So entrepreneur has all decisions to take care of his entire business. So they both of them are dependent on entrepreneur. But entrepreneur, he has to when he gets profit, when he gets a high turnover, he can enjoy the profits. But manager and entrepreneur depends on entrepreneur. They can pay it on monthly basis at the name of salary. They can enjoy all the benefits. So entrepreneur stage is this, the pre-training stage, training stage and post-training stage. Since time being constraints, I will quickly summarize what I want to tell you. So thank you so much for your patience listening. Thank you very much.